Hello, this is Ethan. Today we will be talking about summer. Summer is coming, as well as the rainy season, or monsoon. A monsoon brings seasonal precipitation which happens because of atmospheric circulation. A monsoon can be dangerous since the rain pours for a long time. If sewers and the drainage system aren't ready, the rain can flood certain areas which are vulnerable to flooding.
I saw on the news that some people died because they got sucked into a sewer in Gangnam a few years ago. Gangnam was built on low ground, so this area is prone to flooding. So you must be careful when you enter an underground parking lot in an apartment on low ground. These parking lots can be filled with rain quickly, so you must pay attention to warning messages during the rainy season.
I hope this rainy season ends soon. I am ready to go on a summer vacation. I have already booked tickets to Hawaii, which is a very famous vacation spot in America.
I am so glad that you will finally enjoy a vacation. How did you manage to acquire the tickets? I looked up Skyscanner a few weeks ago, but there were no tickets available. Well, there were a few tickets left, but I was surprised by how expensive these tickets were. Can you believe a ticket to Hawaii was over 3 million won? This is insane.
You gotta hurry when you try to find a ticket during vacation season. I booked the tickets 5 months ago so I could find a nice deal. Anyway, I am not going to reveal how much I spent on the tickets because you might be jealous if you hear the price. How about you? Where are you going for this summer vacation?
I can't decide where to go. I am thinking about some domestic places. Here are some candidates: Busan, Jeju, or Guam. I want to go to Guam where I can communicate with people in English, but the biggest problem is always money. I have also looked up some tickets to Guam, but they were also as expensive as tickets to Hawaii. I want to go to some exotic places that I am not familiar with. I have been to Jeju and Busan so many times that I've lost count.
If you are low on budget, you should think about a domestic trip because I have been saving a lot of money for this trip. Like you said, because of money, I can't stay in Hawaii as long as I want. I want to stay in Hawaii for about 2 weeks, but I will be broke if I do that. The hotel that I am going to stay in is so expensive that I can barely afford it. I am so glad that I have lived like a beggar to save money for this vacation. If I didn't live like a beggar while saving money all the time and eating cheap food, I wouldn't be able to afford this trip.
I regret that I haven't saved money. You know, I am running a business, so I thought my income would be stable until last year. There were some interesting political intrigues in my country last winter, so everything is a mess. Our economy is messed up because of this unstable political situation. Our president was kicked out, so there was no one who could control and guide our country. Since everything was stopped, all big companies which had to pay wages and distribute wealth stopped. Since big companies couldn't make profits, people and subcontractors who received wages and work from those big companies could not make money.
Well, I think everything will get better soon. Watermelon is coming out soon, so you can cheer up. Don't you like watermelon? You have to eat watermelon often to stay hydrated. You know summer is very hot, so some people get heat stroke because they are so dehydrated. I have been to a boot camp during summer, and it was the most horrible experience that I have ever had. The barracks I stayed in didn't have an air conditioning system. The only thing the barracks had was an electric fan in each room. Do you know how smelly the barracks gets during summer because so many guys are packed in a small room? I don't want to imagine it anymore.
I guess everyone has good and bad memories about summer. I have to think about where I'm going to go for this summer vacation. Maybe I will find some summer festivals which will be held near Seoul. How about you? What summer plans do you have? Are you low on budget so you can't go anywhere? Let's talk about summer vacation and things to eat in summer. Happy summer and enjoy your vacation. Bye.